Hello everyone, welcome to YThrive Home on YouTube. My name is Colin and I will be your instructor today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when we come out with more content. So what we're going to focus on in this video is mostly an upper body workout for anyone with low mobility that needs to do this exercise routine in a chair. I'm going to throw some light leg exercises that we can do in the chair. So if you're able to do those, great. If not, that's totally fine. Just continue with the arm exercises that I show, or you can just take a break at any time when I go through those exercises. Now I do have a warm-up video on this channel as well. It's about 15 minutes and it does require a little bit more standing. So if you're unable to do that warm-up, don't worry about it. We're going to do a warm-up in this video as well. But if you are able to do the longer warm-up, I do recommend it, and it's a great thing to do first thing in the morning just to get your day started. Alright, so for this video, all you're going to need is a chair, either some light dumbbells if you have them, or what you can use instead is soup cans, shampoo bottles, anything that has some even weight, so same weight on both hands. The other thing I recommend is a water bottle. Definitely always important to stay hydrated. So we're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up from the chair. We're just going to start with little movements at the arms. So we're just going to pump the arms. Now, when we do a warm-up, we want to slowly get to bigger, more exaggerated moves, because what we want to try to do here is release some synovial fluid to those joints. Synovial fluid is going to help cushion the joints and protect them when we do bigger movements, especially once we get some weight going in here. So we're just going to slowly make those movements bigger and bigger, and then if you can, you're going to add a little bit of a march in the chair in there as well. If you're unable to do the march, fine. We're just going to keep the arms moving here. All right. Just loosening up these shoulders, warming up at the elbow as well. Slowly getting to bigger, more exaggerated movements. Important that we check in with our posture during the warm-up as well. So chest up tall, shoulder blades back in towards the spine if you can. Focusing on your breathing is also very important. And then we want to think about core engagement. So that's just pulling your belly button in towards your spine. Think about blowing out 1,000 birthday candles. What does that feel like? What muscle pulls in when you do that? That's the muscle we want to engage, that transverse abdominis. They say even a 20% engagement in that core muscle will give you 100% protection for the lower back. All right, so now we're going to do more of a straight across the body. And as long as you don't have any issues with your lower back, you can just do a slight rotation at the lower back. Just be careful if you have any conditions like osteoporosis. We do want to limit how much rotation is done at any part of the spine, whether it's in your lower back or in your neck. So we're just sweeping across the body, still warming up those shoulders. If you want to get some leg movement, if you're able to, you can actually just shuffle one foot at a time with your arms. So again, any issues with this, you do not have to do the movements at the legs, but you can if you're able. Just a little side to side march. Still thinking about that posture, so chest up nice and tall, still focusing on that breathing. So big exhales. And again, keep the feet moving if you'd like. And if you're able to at the shoulder, we're now just going to lift overhead. So just kind of sweeping over the middle of your head. So we're just trying to get the shoulder joint moving in all different directions, just warming up all the different muscles around that joint. Your shoulder is what's called a ball and socket joint. So there's a lot of muscles attached to it. So it does require quite a lengthy warm-up. Shoulders are also the most commonly injured joint, or one of them. I've had a lot of shoulder issues in my day playing sports, so I definitely know what that's all about. So we want to make sure we get a nice, good warm-up for that joint. All right, almost there. Do one more on each side. Good, all right, shake it off. Whew. So this next one from our seated position. We're just going to do a little bit of an exhale and just bring our arms underneath the legs, and then both arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Big reach. Two more up. Your breathing doesn't have to be as loud as mine. It's just to demonstrate. All right. Great job. All right, so we're going to grab some water real quick before we start. And I'm going to start with two movements that don't require weight. We're just going to use our body weight. The first one we're going to do is just a forward press. I'm going to show you two different angles here. You don't have to move with me or follow me for that. I just want you to kind of see the movement. A lot of this is going to focus on posture. Most of us are very rounded and forward throughout the day. So we want to work on our posture and then do some movements while maintaining proper posture, especially with spinal flexion. We want to stay up nice and tall and stay neutral, because the more we sit in spinal flexion, so that's that forward posture of the spine, the harder it is on the discs in that spine. So it starts to press on them. So you really want to work on things that help us stay up tall and extend. So the first one we're going to do is a forward press. So chest up nice and tall. And what I mean by that is I want you to pretend that you have a string on top of your head, and that string is being pulled up towards the ceiling, making you as tall as possible. Bring the elbows in, palms forward, and then I want you to squeeze your elbows into the body and then press with resistance. So you want to pretend that there's actually something in front of you that you're pushing. And we're going to do 12 of these. So here we go. Squeeze and push. So there should be a little bit of resistance in the hands when you do that. Big exhale. Number 3. 4, squeeze. 5, 6. Okay, and for the second half, I want us closed fist here, and when you squeeze, open it up. 8, 9, so we're just trying to warm up the hands as well, or work out the hands. 10, 11, and 12. Good job. All right, so that's set 1. The second exercise we're going to do before we go back to the first is called an angel wing. So you can do this against the wall, or you can just do it from the chair. So you're going to bring your arms up like a W. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades back in towards the spine. And you're going to pull your shoulder blades down, bringing your elbows all the way to the bottom of your rib cage. So back and squeeze down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and really squeeze those shoulder blades back. 2 more. Last one. Big exhale, drop the shoulders, and relax. Whoo, shake it off. I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna do another set of each of those. I'm gonna turn so you can see this a little bit, and I might even just turn completely to my back so you can see me a little bit better. But we're gonna do another set of the pushes. So posture first, so chest up nice and tall. You can see my back's nice and flat, just with that little natural curve. Belly button in, palms back. I'm gonna push the elbows together, and we're gonna squeeze forward and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, focus on that breathing. 7, 8, 9, got it. 11 and 12. Great job. All right, shake that off for a second. One more set of the angel wings, and then we'll move on to something different. All right, so arms up like a W. You're gonna pull your shoulder blades back, and then squeeze all the way down to the bottom of that rib cage. So you really want to pull those shoulder blades back and squeeze. 3, 4, and we want to feel it back here. 5, right in those mid and lower traps. 6, 7, 8, we're getting a shoulder workout here too, holding the arms up. 9, 10, 2 more. 11, and 12. All right, shake that off. Good stuff. All right, so grab some water. We'll take a little bit of a break. It is important that in between exercises, take about a 30 to 90 second break. It just brings energy back into the muscles, called creatine. So it is really important that you give a little bit of a break in between these exercises. All right, so grab your soup cans, grab your shampoo bottles, grab your weights if you have them. We're going to do some bicep curls here. I'm going to add a little bit of a leg movement. If you're able to do this, this is great. It's going to get some work for the quads. It's also going to work on our coordination skills. That's the brain to body connection known as neuromuscular control. So what we're going to do is one arm at a time, shoulders back. You're going to start with your palms facing the chair or facing your legs. And then as you bring the elbow up, you're just going to turn so your palm up towards the ceiling and then back down. And then we're going to switch. We'll turn at the top, keeping that posture, and down. And then if you want to add the legs, all I want you to do is just extend the leg out, squeeze that thigh, and then back down. Up, squeeze the thigh, and down. Good. 3, 4, I'm going to do 10 on each side for this one, and that was 3 on that one. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 4 more on each side. 7, 7. If you can't do the legs, don't worry about it. You can just leave them still. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. All right, shake that off. Okay, we're gonna do one more set of that. And because we're alternating, our legs do get a little bit of a break as we switch back and forth. So we're still gonna take a little bit of a break here, but we don't need to take quite as long of a break. Again, if anything hurts or you're getting too fatigued at any point, please take as many breaks as you need. It's a great thing about this being a video on YouTube is you can always pause it, catch your breath, and then start it again. All right? Okay, so here we go, set number 2. Last one, then we'll do one core exercise, and then that's it for today. So up nice and tall, curling up and squeeze, and down. Good. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Woo! All right. Soup cans can go down. All right, great job. Again, grab some water if you need it. Hit the pause button if you need a little bit longer of a break. But we're going to move on to our last exercise here, and then I'll do a quick stretch before we end the video. So, this is a forward lean. So this is for the lower back. Again, if at any point this bothers your back, please stop. And I do want anyone that has osteoporosis to be very careful with this exercise. So chest up nice and tall, and then all you're gonna do is a forward bend as far as you feel comfortable, chest up, straight lower back, and back. It might help if I show it this way as well. So from here, nice straight lower back, straight bend forward, and then back. Same thing for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So I'll leave it at 1 set for that one. If you feel like you'd like to do a second set, feel free to rewind it a little bit and do a second set. But for the lower back, just to make sure that we don't overdo it, we'll leave it there for now. If you feel fine tomorrow, next time you try this video, feel free to add a second set. All right? Okay, so we did mostly upper body today, so we're just gonna start with palms up, thumbs back, shoulders down, and we're just gonna stretch out the pecs. Really important when we stretch, we do some deep breathing. We want to be in what's called our parasympathetic nervous system. It's our relaxation nervous system. This helps muscles relax and stretch out and let go. And bring both arms forward, just a little bit of rounding at the upper and lower back to stretch them out. And then open it back up one more time. Again, don't do anything that hurts. And relax. Next, we're going to take our left hand, reach it towards the ground, and then slightly tilt our head to the right. Excellent, and relax. We'll go the other way now. So right arm to the ground, tilt your head to the left. And you'll notice I put my hand here. This is what's called a tactile cue. So I do want my shoulder blade back. So just touching the shoulder to remind it to stay back is helpful. And relax. And then the last one here for the upper body. Just going to bring your hand forward very gently, so right hand forward. Pull back on your fingertips on the right, but very gently. There's a lot of little bones in the wrist you want to be careful of. So we just want a little stretch for the forearm here. And relax. Other arm, so left arm up. Slight pull back on the fingertips, very gently. Excellent. And then the last one here, we're just going to reach underarms just like we did in the warm-up. Big reach up towards the ceiling, big stretch. One more, come back down, exhale down. Inhale up, big stretch. Bring everything back on the exhale, open it up. Give yourself a hand, good job. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And remember, be safe and take care of each other out there.